doing, you fabulous people of YouTube? It's Wildman Moose. I'm out again, and today I'm down in Dartmoor, more specifically Hound Tour, which you can see in the distance. We've just started off from the car park. I don't planning to go really far over Hound Tour. Just the other side of it, there's apparently a permitted spot that we can go and try out, and that's where we're heading. We've got a few bits of kit today which I plan on using. So winds are blowing. I think the wind is making the temperature a bit more colder than what it should be, really. Outside temperature in the car read about 15 degrees, so it's not freezing. Got the live ones there. I'm going to get too close there, I don't want to trample all over me. So when I get a bit further, guys, I'll bring you back. Cheers. Just coming over the side of Hound Tour. There's a bit of sun over there. I don't think that's going to be with us all night though. So my aim is to follow this little track that I've plotted, and hopefully take me to the desired spot without no problems. I'll come back to you right near or sort of at my spot. Cheers. Right, back again, guys. Got the old tent set up now. Banshee 300. Found this little spot over here, which is quite good. Time is getting on. It is now 3:17, so I got about an hour. So what I'm gonna have to do is I need to go and get some water filtered. So that's my next port of call. So I am going to be doing that right about now. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Right, guys, this is my water source. You have to just find a strategic place to get some without obviously going in. Ideally there's rocks over there would have been alright, but I think this platform here should do me just fine. Obviously I've got the old Sawyer Mini today, if you can hear me, but also these Evernew bags. The nozzle on the top also fits the Sawyer, but they're a little bit pricey. That's a nice oaky colour. Right, that's one done. I'll do the rest in a sec. guys, inside the old Vango now. So it's a bit dark, I think. Yeah, get some lighting on there in a minute. So basically what I've got is the Exped Sinmat 9. That's the hand pump one, so you haven't got to kind of inflate it and worry about moisture going inside there. Snugback Elite 4, Cedar Summit pillow, and I've just got a down throw over there just in case. But I don't think I'll need that. I just kind of use that as a pillow. So I have had a little bit of a disaster on the way down. I hit myself a bog which was dangerously deep, and I got stuck in the bog in my wellies. So glad I had these on, but the bog spilled over my wellies. So the nice thick wool socks that I have are completely saturated. But hey ho. So I'm sockless at the moment. I've got my wellies on. They're neoprene, so they'll keep me warm anyway. And I just have to live do. Yeah, I've got my spare socks, what can I say? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little pot around camp just to tidy things up, just get things a bit more organised. And I'll bring you back in a second. Cheers. How we doing, guys? Getting a bit more organised now. Just go through the kind of grub that I got. So we've got cafes. I've got this is my breakfast medley. So some pre-cooked sausages, pre-cooked bacon, pre-cooked black pudding, and then I've just vacuum sealed it to keep it all nice and fresh. And then what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to dump a tin of beans in with that in the old billy can over there, and yeah, that'll be breakfast. And then for tonight I've got some everyone's familiar with these easy outdoor ball in the bag type of thing. So cooking wise, I'm going to be trying out this tonight. This is the folding firebox, and I've actually gone with the upgrade kit for this one. So basically with the upgrade kit you get instead of these 2 fire sticks you get 4. I'm going to take them out, literally fold that down like that, and then flush your ash pan to go in the bottom. Yeah, so we're going to be trialing that, and then over there I got some wood kindling which I'm just going to use. And let me go in wherever my right, sorry about that guys. So got my old tinder box. So what I've actually got, or what I've kind of made up, are these little Vaseline cookies. So there's a layer of Vaseline in the middle, and then the plan is to just pull the top up like that, and then strike that, and then that's going to go, and that's going to go in the base, and I'm going to chuck my kindling on top, and hopefully get a decent cook heat to put one of me boiling the bags in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to boil the water straight up, and then I'm not going to filter that. I'm only going to filter what I'm going to be drinking. So I'm going to keep that on a rolling boil, because by the time the food's cooked I'll be able to reuse the water to then do a coffee or something. So that'll all be good. So that's the next port of call. Bring you back in a sec. Audio goes. What I'd like to do is introduce you to a personal friend of mine. This is the Columbia River Chance in Hell machete. This one designed by Ken Onion. My lovely wife bought me this about 3 years ago, and I rarely take it out. I have got a bit of a nickname for her. She's called Sarah Jane, and if there's one thing I do know about Sarah Jane, she's extremely jealous, and she doesn't like anybody or anything coming anywhere near me, if you get my drift. So obviously I've got this just to do a bit of fire prep. Also, from my point of view, a bit of peace of mind. Not that I'm some kind of Jason Voorhees or nothing, but I'm out here by myself, and you know, it's just a bit of peace of mind for me. So yeah, I'm not going to be hacking any trees down or anything like that. I just got it because she needs to get a bit of a blast out. So yeah, that's Sarah Jane for you. Right here, guys. So I've got the firebox stove with some kindling in, and I've just got some of those cookies that I was looking at earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a strike, and up he goes straight away. So there's sort of 3 of those cookies in there at the moment, and all with the Vaseline sandwich between the middle, and they've never ever let me down. So of that small bag of kindling that I got, this one, it was £1, and it weighs nothing. It's really light wood, because I don't want to be hunting around for wet wood and things like that. So again, follow my somewhat debatable method of if you can carry it, take it. Obviously a lot of the guys that watch this who are a bit light sensitive, then that's obviously a little bit of a problem, but I'm just going to carry what I want to carry, and that's it. I've kind of said it a few times before. So we're going to let that one ignite a bit more, although I don't really need no more coaxing than what it is at the moment. So there's always a tremendous lot of heat coming off that already, so that's pretty good. So we'll let that die down, and I'll bring. Right, guys. So, I got a minute or so to kill. Just want to do a bit of a shout out to a couple of people. Although my channel is like really small, and there's so many guys out there doing this type of thing, and you know, some guys have built it up really well, and you know, those are the guys I want to thank really for a bit of inspiration, if I may. So people like Funky Prepper and Mindwise Man and Damien the Fell Wanderer, you know, it makes sense. All these guys are so inspirational to, you know, to what I do, and ain't through watching all their videos and gaining tips and, you know, things that you can use when you're out in the field and just going out and doing it. You know, these guys are really good. And another one, a shout out I want to do is sort of a guy that comes down here quite regularly, and that's Viking Outdoors. Go and watch his videos as well, because he tells it as it is. He just goes out there and does it as well. So he's a top bloke as well. And another one I want to do a shout out to is a chap called Lee, who I met at Brecon Wild Camp last month. I was doing some filming at that period of time, but all my SD card corrupted and I lost all the data, which is why, Lee, I didn't put the video up. But it's nice to meet you and your family, and your little stepson, you know, right into wild camping. That's really, really good. So thanks for the sub as well, mate, so I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's me done for a minute. Cheers. Right guys, that's the old billy can on now. I'm just gonna get a hot drink on with me. Picked these up in a pound shop, these little bottles. So I just got some washing up liquid in that one, and I just got some olive oil in that one. And I'd say it's quite good actually. This billy can. This is the 120, because you can pack a lot of stuff into it. So I've got like a scourer, and then this little pot that you get with it. So I've got that in there as well, and then my coffees as well, which is stuffed down. And then for my cup, I've got the good old trusty Crusader. I brought that just because if I wanted to, I could chuck that on the fire as well. So that's all good. But that stove's going really well now. I'm pleased with that. That's absolutely magic. So if anyone's interested in the stove, you can get it from the bushcraft store. It's not cheap to a degree. I mean, you can get these. I've seen them. I'm sure everybody's seen them. The Luxado ones, the little small ones. But this thing is so versatile. I mean, you can use it as it is now. There's so many holes down the front where you can put it in. You could put your Trangia stove in there as well. And also, you could drop your pots down into it by, you know, using these fire sticks. I would recommend getting the upgrade, because having the 4 fire sticks will allow the bottom to create a damper. If you're doing, you know, to control the heat on the fire. I'm not using that at the moment. I'm just kind of fired it up, you know, Mr. Billy Basic. So yeah, so you can get that from the bushcraft store. With the upgrade kit, you also get the corduroy sort of bag that it comes with. Sorry, smoke's got in my eye. And also you get a little griddle plate which sits on the top flush, so you can put like a steak on there. They also do an extended griddle pan as well. I didn't opt for that one, but yeah, it's, don't get me wrong, it's not a backpacking stove to a degree. So again, if you're prepared to carry it, then you know it is perfectly fine. I've got it because it serves a dual purpose for me at the moment. I'm in a wooded area, it's going to get cold. This is going to be my source of cooking, as well as some heat for myself. Yeah, without causing a problem, you know, starting a fire in this wooded area, because fires in Dartmoor is a very sensitive issue, and I'll probably get slated for having this, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm sat here. I've not left it, and it's a contained fire inside of a stove. There's an ash pan on the bottom. There's nothing is going to drop through onto the floor and create a fire. So yeah, apologies if this little fire offends you. Maybe go and watch a hiking video. You know, this is a wild camping video at the end of the day, and a good high percentage of wild campers have a fire. It's reality, because everybody thinks that we're all these arsonists and we want to burn everything down, which is complete and utter load of shit, if I'm brutally honest. I'm as careful as the next person. If I have a fire, I always make sure that my area is tidy, it's always extinguished, that it's always covered over. I'm just following the rules like it should be. You're still going to get bashed for it, but you know, that's their prerogative. They're not going to fucking stop me doing it. So that's my little rant over for the second. Cheers, guys. It's rolled in really quick, the darkness now, as it does in the winter months, and the temperature is probably about 12 degrees, so it's not freezing. I'm certainly not cold. And it's just a nice noise of the old river or brook, whatever it is, which is in the background. So yeah, it's quite a calm night. No rain at the moment. I don't know how long that's going to last for though. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it don't rain. I mean, if it does, I'm in a tent anyway, so it don't really matter. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself at the moment, which is good. No signal at the moment, which is a bit of a bastard because, you know, I just kind of want to let my missus know I'm alright, but hopefully might get a spell and a break as you do and end up sending random text at like stupid o'clock in the morning, so hopefully everything's alright. Cheers guys. How we doing, chaps? I'm in the old tent now. So my last bit of the video I did say it rain don't come down, and lo and behold, as soon as I said that, it started to spit a little bit. So I'm in the tent now. It's not cold. Where temperature is okay. So yeah, I am chilling out now. So this will probably be the last bit of filming that I do tonight. So in the words of Carlisle 195, catch you in the morning.
Good morning, people. It is now 7:30. It's still not 100% light yet, so I'm just going to hang on. According to my watch, sunrise full is going to be in about 10-15 minutes, so I'm just chilling out. Slept ultra warm last night, absolutely not cold whatsoever. There's some few drizzles in the night, very calm though. There's a few gusts of wind now and again, but yeah, successful. So stay with me because I'm just chilling out just until it gets a bit lighter so I can see what I'm doing, and then coffee and breakfast on methinks. So I'll bring you back shortly. Cheers.
Rightio guys, so there's just fired up the old folding firebox again, and what I'm going to do is that water I collected yesterday, I'm actually going to fill this pot up, and then I'm going to use some of it for a coffee for this morning, and then the other bit I'm going to use to put in my canteen, just so I got some water from my trek back to the car. So I'll bring you back when we get into a better stage. Cheers. Right chaps, the old breakfast is on now. Dump the old beans in. And then we'll just let that warm through. Oh, smashing.
Alright guys, that's all me packed up. That's obviously where I was. Got me bag packed up now. Just got to grab me water over there, and I'm heading on out. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it and actually living and doing it. So hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.